And we welcome you back to RC Audio Sports 2 on YouTube. Friday night football here at the SAISD Sports Complex. And you have found our YouTube channel. While you're here, make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss any of the action from the SAISD Sports Complex. It's the Kingsville King Bramas who have taken the trip to San Antonio. The Highlands Owls will be hosting them. We expect a good game tonight. We're glad that you're here with us. We're gonna take a real short break, come back and give you a preview of the squads and what we expect to see tonight. While we take a break, you subscribe to our channel. There'll be plenty of time to do that, and I promise you, if you do that, you'll never miss an RC Audio Sports stream.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we welcome you back to the SAISD Sports Complex. It's Robert Villafranca here on RC Audio Sports 2, The Dose. I'll be bringing you play-by-play. I'm going to introduce you to Mo Ortega here in just a few minutes. He'll be bringing you color. Gavin Quintanilla is on the play camera, and Reese Hernandez-Robinson will be on the field, and he'll have the field camera. So another one of the RC Audio Sports A-teams here today. All we got is a bunch of A-teams, and we've got one of them here to bring this game to you tonight. It's Kingsville King representing 164AD2 that has made the trip. The San Antonio Highlands will host them. San Antonio Highlands plays in 12-5A Region 2. A fun fact, the Highlands Owls in 12-5AD2 is actually in Region 3. So when they make the playoffs, they will face Austin schools. Most everybody that you see in San Antonio plays in Region 4. The SAISD teams play in Region 3. Kingsville King, they started out the season on the right foot, so they are 1-0 so far. They've played one game, and 0-0, of course, in district. Haven't started that. They got 1-0 by beating the Brackenridge Eagles 33-21. They were behind, but you'll hear Coach Garcia talk about that game in just a little bit, but they showed some resilience. They responded to the adversity, and they were victorious in the first week of the season. The Highlands Owls slow out of the gate, 0-1 they were after 1 week of play. 0-0, of course, not in district yet. They're 0-1 because of the loss to Pleasanton. It was a 13-30 loss to Pleasanton last week. Last year, let's look at their history just a bit. Last year, the King Bramas were 8-3. For the season. They were 2-1 in district. They play in a 4-team district, so everybody in that district actually makes the playoffs. They lost to Rockport of Fulton in the by-district round. Last year, the Highlands Owls 1-9, 1-5 in district. They did not qualify for the playoffs. 0-9 going into the final week of the season, and Bracken Highlands was a thriller. I got to call that game on KCWX, and really a thrilling end of the season for the Owls and the Eagles. The Kingsville King and San Antonio Highlands, they played last year in 2024. The Bramas were victorious 49-7. For the Bramas, the head coach is Ruben Garcia, and for the Owls, the head coach is Roger Landeros. We are going to visit with both of them in just a minute. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to share our pregame visits with the coaches. We're going to share those visits with you.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we welcome you to the Martinez & Associates pregame show at the SAISD complex. It's Friday night, week 2. of Texas high school football. The Kingsville King Brahmas here to play the Highlands Owls. Coach, we're visiting with Coach Ruben Garcia, the head coach of the Brahmas. Coach, welcome to San Antonio. Welcome to the SAISD complex.
Thank you for having me. It's a nice stadium. I like the field. It's real soft turf. I believe it's better than new, and we're excited to be here.
Coach, every year is a new year. You know that as a head coach. You've got one game under your belt. What did you learn about your Brahmas in week one?
They're resilient. They're resilient. They definitely play hard. They don't give up. We were down at one point, and we just we made plays when we needed to make plays. I mean, we're young, especially on the offensive line, so it showed. But we made adjustments, and when the time came that we had to have big plays, we made them, and we were able to come away with a win.
Well, Coach, I was looking over some of the stats preparing for the game, and your quarterback Isaac Kaysen had a pretty good game. About 50% completion rate. Had 200. I beg your pardon. 197 yards passing and 2 touchdowns without an interception. Tell us about your quarterback.
He's good, man. First off, he's a junior and first-year starter. He was the backup last year to Dylan Everett. Dylan was, one of those once-in-a-lifetime players that you get. But Isaac has really grown up in the spring, the offseason, and especially the summer. He's made tremendous strides. His progress has been exponential, and it showed. He made great decisions, great reads. He was good, careful with the ball, and he used his legs when he needed to, extended plays. And so I was really excited about how he played. I was very proud of him because he really took that step as a starter in his first game.
The passing game provided about half of the offense last week. The rushing game did well too. Demarius Montgomery Buckley heading up the rushing attack, over 200 yards rushing. Tell us about young Demarius.
Demarius is another one that's a junior, but this is his third year as a starter. Last year he rushed for over 1,400 yards and 19 touchdowns. So he's a dude, very physical runner. That's more than people realize, but his thing is he's going to be physical. He has great vision, and he knows how to make people miss. So he's definitely the staple of our offense.
Well, let me go back and check something. He's a junior. You said he's a 3-year starter. He was a starter here as a freshman, then I'm doing my math. Is that right?
Yes, so he spent time as a freshman and he started some games, and then sophomore year he was a full-time starter.
Well, we're looking forward to watching him run with the ball. Coach, the Brahmas tonight, they got the Highlands Owls. What's it going to take to beat the Owls tonight?
We got to be disciplined. We got to make sure we take care of the ball. We don't turn over the ball. Make sure we protect the ball and then get turnovers. Our defense needs to get turnovers. Their offense, they can do some things. Some option type stuff, slot type stuff, and some spread stuff. So they're going to switch it up and chew clock when they need to. And they're a good ball club. Coach does a great job over there. So we know we got to be disciplined and fly around and be physical.
Coach Garcia, thank you for your time. Can we have a go Brahmas?
Hey, go Brahmas.
Go Brahmas. Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you for your time. The Martinez and Associates pregame show.
At San Antonio ISD, parents and students have a choice to pick the best schools, a choice to take programs that explore a student's interests, and a choice to grow while keeping the future in mind. With so many options to best fit a student's needs, why go anywhere else? Choose SAISD.
Apply now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660 for more information.
Back at the San Antonio ISD Sports Complex, we're visiting with the head coach of the Highlands Owls, Coach Roger Londeros. Coach, thank you so much for giving us a bit of your time in pregame. Coach, a competitive week one game against Pleasanton. What do you know about your Owls this week that you didn't know about them last week?
Last week was a learning experience for all of us. Had a bunch of young guys who finally got the opportunity to play on a Friday night or on a Thursday night last week, but it was eye-opening for them. It might have been a little bigger than what they were expecting, so but they realized that they can play. They realized they can play with anyone. Made some mistakes that hopefully we won't make this week, and we've worked on correcting those. So pretty excited about hopefully the product we're going to put out there today. I mean, I'm excited with how well the kids worked this week. One of the most promising things was the next day. It's hard on a Thursday night to play a game and have to go to school Friday morning. We had 100% attendance the next day. So the culture's there. We're getting the kids where we want them to be. Super excited to come to school and be at football practice and to work. And plan on putting a good show on tonight.
Always love to stream the Highlands Owls, Coach. 2025 Owls, 2025 version of the Highlands Owls. Tell us what we can expect to see from them.
you're going to find a very committed team that truly, truly loves each other and going to play for each other. These guys have sweat and bled all spring long and all summer long, and so they don't want to let each other down. And that's a big deal for us. That was the big thing that we were pushing. We came up with our pillars of our program, and integrity and toughness and community. Those were part of our pillars, and so you're going to see that on the field tonight. And hopefully these guys are ready to roll, and I know they're ready to roll, and we're going to get excited, and we're going to have a good game tonight.
All right, Coach, we're looking forward to it. You got me all fired up. Kingsville King, the Brahmas are there warming up on the other end of the field. What's it going to take for the Owls to beat the Brahmas?
We've got to play good football. We really do. We've got to be sound in what we're doing. They're going to be coming at us from all different directions. Got great athletes over there, so we're just going to have to really play a good game, play a clean game, and if we can do that and stay consistent with what we're doing, I think we'll come out victorious.
All right, Coach. Well, let's end it with the Go Owls. How about that?
Go Owls.
All right, Coach Laneros of the Highlands Owls, thank you for visiting with us. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
And all season long. And we bring you back live to SAISD Sports Complex. The teams are running out onto the field. The Brahmas, the visitors, were given visitor privileges out on the field first. The Highlands Owls have joined them on the field. We're getting set to honor our flag and country by playing the national anthem. But before we do that, I would like to welcome Mo Ortega to the RC Audio Sports Stream Team. Mo Ortega will handle color duties today. He's a San Antonio native, a graduate of Central Catholic who went back to his alma mater to coach a bit there. He has been the OC at St. Mary's Hall. An interesting perspective. St. Mary's Hall plays six-man football. And he's also been the OC at Brackenridge High School. So very familiar Mo Ortega is with the San Antonio ISD scene. We know that you're going to enjoy his commentary. Welcome to RC Audio Sports, Mo.
Thank you, Coach. Super excited being here.
And we're excited. We're excited to have you, Mo. The Highlands Owls Junior ROTC color guard is coming onto the field, so we know that we are going to be honoring our nation and country by playing the national anthem in just a few seconds, and we are going to keep it right here and do the same on our stream.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the playing of our national anthem.
Highlands High School Junior ROTC color guard looking sharps tonight. Pleased to be able to feature them on our stream. While we were sharing our coaches' visits with you, we had a pregame coin toss tonight. The referee is Daniel Vertiz, the umpire Luis Martinez, headline judge Jerry Gomez. The line judge is Mace Martinez Sr. The back judge is Mace Martinez Jr. Field judge is Chris Asadurian. The side judge is Ty Anderson. Mo, I know you were paying attention there to the coin toss. How did that go?
Yeah, Kingsville won the toss. They deferred. They'll be getting the ball in the second half, so they'll be kicking off right now.
All right, so the Highlands Owls were given the option, and certainly hope that they chose to receive with that option. Right. Okay, so the Highlands Owls will be receiving, and which end will the Brahmas be defending? Did we catch that? The north end. So the Kingsville Brahmas will kick off. They'll defend the north end, and we are getting ready to set this. We are getting ready to get this game set. This is our third game that we have streamed from the San Antonio ISD Sports Complex. RC Audio Sports 2 on YouTube is going to stream all 18 games that are played here. And we just can't be appreciative enough to SAISD and the athletics department there for trusting us with this task. We enjoy so much a shining positive light on these programs, these kids and coaches, and we get 18 opportunities to do that tonight. We will do our best to bring it to you, and we appreciate you joining us on the stream. Make sure let your friends know about this. If you've got family and friends that you know weren't able to make the game, send them a text and get them on RC Audio Sports 2 with us. Every time if there's a game at SAISD Sports Complex, you can be assured that RC Audio Sports 2, The Dose, is going to be streaming it live. Game 3 of 18 here tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. It's going to be Floresville. The Floresville Tigers will come visit the Houston Hurricanes. And that'll be the first time that we will get Coach Williams and the Hurricanes on our stream. We're looking forward to that as well. As a matter of fact, all 18 games, it's hard to circle a date here and there. Every one of those will be fun. Next week, next Thursday, is Harlandale will take the short trip and face the Edison Golden Bears here on Thursday night. Coach Gibbons taking the helm of the Edison Golden Bears. So beyond that, I'm going to have to look at my calendar because I only have up to next Thursday memorized. But you can follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and X. That's RC Audio Sports, and we always share our upcoming games. All right, so the kickoff from the 40-yard line. Giovanni Leon will handle the duties there. The Owls will take possession and come back. Not a whole lot of zig or zag on that return, but to the 37-yard line, and the Highlands Owls offense will take possession there.
On the offensive line for the Owls, number 71, Santos Estrada.
Breaking the huddle, the Highlands Owls quarterback will take the snap from underneath, and a scrum, but about a 4 or 5 yard gain. A good push from the offensive line there, driving the Kingsville Brahmas defensive line back, and a 5 yard gain from looked like a quarterback sneak. I didn't see a handoff there, Mo, at all.
Yeah, if you watched the Cowboys game last night, Philadelphia Eagles did that a couple times. The tush push.
The tush push, they call it there. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sure there were 1 or 2 people that were watching the Dallas Cowboys, but most of people out there are probably watching our stream right here on RC Audio Sports 2, right? Yeah. So I'll have to go back and see if anybody recorded that game, and we'll see. Well, how do you think the Cowboys will do this year?
I was kind of disappointed yesterday. I was kind of sad. I don't really want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, we'll change the subject right back here to SAISD Sports Complex, and the Highlands Owls, after a nice gain on first down, 2nd down and 5, going to take a shotgun snap, and oh my goodness, not able to gain possession on that. Adam Garcia just went right to the ground and tried to get possession, but he was not able to do so. And the officials are pointing to the Brahmas, but there is a discussion.
Seemed like a low snap there. Quarterback couldn't and gather it up and just kept bobbling.
Well, the snap just rolled right across the turf, and that's going to make it hard for the quarterback. He doesn't have a glove. That would have been a shortstop's play for him. But the officials are not motioning that the ball has been turned over. So there may have been a quick whistle. Adam Garcia did scramble back there, and he was for just a moment on top of the football. So the official protecting the quarterback, maybe blowing that whistle quickly when Adam was on top of it. And so instead of a turnover, it's still not real good news for the Owls. A loss of let's see here, about 8 yards and 5 that they had gained before. About a loss of 13 yards on the play. And more discussion. I didn't see a flag. Mo, did you see a flag on the?
Didn't see anything. Let's see what happens.
The referee, that's Daniel Vertiz, over on the King sideline, explaining to Coach Garcia. Coach Garcia doesn't look like he has been convinced, but we saw the ball roll all the way back to about the 30-yard line, but the officials are spotting that, spotting the ball. I still don't see a flag, and I don't see a penalty signal, so I've got to apologize. I'm just a little bit confused about what the decision is there on the field. It looks like they're going to reset, make it third down instead of second down 5, where the original line of scrimmage. So the down marker right back where the line of scrimmage was before the errant snap. But again, Mo nor I saw a flag, and I don't see the referee making a call. But the ball going right back to the line of scrimmage. So that the best case scenario for the Highlands Owls there, it looked bleak, but still no gain. You can't be happy about that, but could have been much worse. So third, and it's back to second. Back to second down. So no play at all, and the Highlands Owls back under center, taking the snap. The handoff goes to number 4, Jeremiah McCain, and we remember calling his name a bunch last year. And the two straight plays taking the snap from under center, 2 straight plays of 5-yard gains, and that will move the chains all the way up to the 48-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Owls.
The Highlands offensive line doing an excellent job down blocking there, getting them open.
What do you think about those gaps? I want to come back to you on that, Mo. And the ball's back on the floor, on the turf, and somehow Adam Garcia comes up with it. That happened. There are just no splits on the offensive line, so really very, very tight. Garcia was taking that snap from under center, but wasn't able to handle it. That ball must have bounced right back up into his hands. No gain, 2nd and 10.
I'm not sure if this happened, but when you have a nose guard like Kingsville does, a lot of times the center will step on the quarterback's foot, when he's getting that pressure.
And that is a big kid, number 98, Christopher Roan for the Kingsville King. Brema's there at the nose guard. Nice call out there, Mo. But if I'm the center, I'm going to be a little bit intimidated every time that I've got to get that pass back, pass that snap back to my quarterback. We've got a Kingsville King, Brema, down on the turf. The trainers are going to tend to him, and while they do, we're going to take a short break.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
And we bring you back to live action, 3rd and 10. Officials signaling for a timeout. Officials timeout. Nobody being charged with that one. 3rd and 10, the ball resting at the Highlands Owls 48. They're trying to get King territory here, and they get pushed back just a bit. The handoff, they do make the handoff. There was a lot of penetration, and the handoff looked like a challenge for the Owls, but they do get the nose of the football on the 50-yard line. 4th down and 8, and this early in the game from the 50-yard line, Coach Landeros is going to send his punt team out onto the field.
Highlands going to do an excellent job with time management. They're going to pound the rock as much as they need to, and then they'll spread them out if they have to. So,
Jared Lopez, number 88 for the Owls. He's a senior. He'll handle the kicking duties for the Owls. I believe he's also the place kicker. And with a 4th down and 8, the Owls will line up in a tight punt formation and get the signal, a high snap that punter is there for it. Back to return the punt is number 1, Christian Flowers, but he's not going to get an opportunity. And a nice punt for the Highland Owls is going to roll dead inside the 20-yard line, inside the 15-yard line, as a matter of fact. So the Brahmas will take their first possession with their backs up against the wall. We're at the 8-minute, 15-second mark of the first quarter. You are at SAISD Sports Complex enjoying this game on RC Audio Sports 2. Thank you for joining us. So a nice punt, Mo, for Jared Lopez, pinning the Brahmas back just a bit. The Brahmas offense was on a tear last week, and their win against Brackenridge gained 238 yards rushing, another passing 238 yards, another 197 yards on the ground. So a very potent offense. They'll start from the shotgun and spread. The handoff is going to go up the middle, a lot of contact, but the running back doesn't go down on first contact, gains a couple of yards after contact. Let me get a number on that RB. That's number 24 for the King Brahmas. That's Demarius Montgomery Buckley. Demarius gained 197 yards on 25 carries last week against Brack. Almost 8 yards per carry. Demarius is going to take the ball again on a little slant. He's to the second level, and the Owls are going to have to chase him just before he gets beyond reach. Just before he gets the ball is on the turf. I think it was blown dead before that. Number 5 extends. That's Mylan Pope extends, and
here goes some hurry-up offense there. They ran a little dart play. They followed their right tackle through the goal, through the hole. That was just great patience from the running back.
Up-tempo offense for the Brahmas. You usually see these up-tempo offenses after they get a first down, man. They're quick back to the line of scrimmage. They get the defense on their heels, and they want to keep going. A swing pass out to number 4, and nobody out here to cover. The Owls recover defensively pretty well. Ethan Lerma was the target there, and he's going to get a couple of yards before he was tackled.
There's more hurry-up offense right here.
A lot of up-tempo. The Owls are not going to have a whole lot of time to sub or to adjust here. The Brahmas are asking for that snap right away. Demarius, a little movement in the backfield, I believe, and the whistles before the snap usually indicates a penalty for the offense. We'll see what the white hat tells us. That's a false start against King, so that's going to nullify some of that nice gain on the first down, bring it back to 2nd down and 9 for the Brahmas. Trips up on top, a spread lone receiver down here, and Demarius in the backfield.
Got one-on-one coverage over here. There they go.
One-on-one, a lot of times, Mo points that out. A lot of times when you got a single receiver, you don't have a whole lot of choice. You got 3 up on top, and I mean, unless you want to take somebody out of the box, you can end up with man coverage. But Highlands Owls, they true to are able to the task. Devontae Riley and defensive coordinator Brandon Molina was talking to me about Devontae before the game, and he's really high on him. The Brahmas thought that they could take advantage of that one-on-one coverage, but not on that occasion. 3rd and 9 now after the incomplete pass. The ball resting at the Highlands Owls 35. Demarius is going to take the handoff. Oh no, it's a fake handoff, boy.
Fumble.
The ball's on the turf now. The officials are saying, nah, this one goes to the Owls. Coach Molina on the sideline, defensive coordinator, is fired up. The Highlands Owls had 5 turnovers in favor of the Highlands Owls last week against Pleasanton, and Coach Molina was he got pretty fired up telling me about that aspect of their defense. He just feels like he's got a hard charging defense, very, very aggressive, and he pointed to those 5 turnovers that the Owls were able to. The Owls were able to turn the ball over to their offense 5 separate times. So still in the first quarter, we haven't reached the halfway mark of the first quarter, and turnover number 1 for the Highlands Owls defense. Back to the shotgun. And the quarterback is going to be rushed. He's going to get rid of it. He checks off to the safety valve receiver here. Number 7 for the Owls is Josiah Carrillo. But Mo, the gold shirts were in the pocket quickly.
Some big kids up there, some big kids. If I hope they can get out of the pocket. Quarterback, scramble them a little, boot them out.
Seth Coleman, number 90, and Christopher Roan, number 98, just really got through that offensive line in a hurry. The handoff goes again, this time to Josiah Carrillo, met at the line of scrimmage, and no gain on the play. So 3rd and 10, 2 straight plays with not much to show for it. The Highlands Owls now at 3rd and 10. 98 and 90, we called them out. Number 28 looks pretty athletic too for the Bremas. Number 28 is Ruben Rodriguez, a senior offensive line, defensive lineman. But those tackles, man, they're going to be hard to move off the ball.
For sure.
So Adam Garcia back underneath. He's going to roll to his left, and he's going to give that ball back up. Boy, that ball has spent a lot of time on the turf. There is a flag on the play. Now he's waving it off. The referee is. So pretend that did not happen. Another tackle for loss. It looks like this one is going to hold, but Mo, both teams having a hard time keeping the football in their possession.
It's early jitters, right? Early in the game, early in the season.
A sense of urgency again. The defense certainly has something to do with that. Jared Lopez again back to punt. Had a nice punt on his first attempt. He's going to avoid the return man, and that one's going to land out of bounds. So we're going to see some geometry triangulation here on the sideline, and they will mark it out of bounds at the King 46. A significantly better field position than they had at the start of their first possession, way back inside the 15. Ball at the 46-yard line. The King Bremas were moving the ball well before they turned the ball over, and we'll see if they can sustain that trend.
Coach, but what a beautiful night, right? For
beautiful.
Football.
Oh my gosh, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Motion there shows man.
Demarius is going to be the workhorse, and boy, he gets to that second level in a hurry. He's got some wheels and he's got some power. Oh my gosh, he breaks several tackles there on his way to the red zone. Gets tackled just before he gets in the red zone, but I'm going to guess that there were 7 or 8 Highlands Owls, and you're not going to. I'm going to tell you, you're not going to tackle Demarius up high. Isaac Kaysen, the quarterback for the Bremas, a little bit of a hard count, and then he's going to come over to the sideline and check for the play. So that happens a lot of times in up tempo. You get the defenses thinking and get them get their ears pinned back a little bit, and you'll find up tempo offenses trying to get that defense across on a hard count. 1st and 10, you got motion coming across and a play action pass. The intended receiver is Christian Flowers, but once again, very well defended by number 10, Devontae Riley. Second time the Bremas have targeted Riley defensively, and Riley been there twice. And
when they send that motion out the way, it just a lot of green grass, a lot of area for that outside receiver. Mm-hmm. So if the quarterback can lead him a little better there,
might have made that connection. But we've seen Riley defend on a fly pass. We've seen him defend on a slant pass, and I'm going to give him A marks on both of those defensive efforts. Demarius again is going to take it, and boy, I'm telling you, he's not easy to bring down. Marlon Pope again denies Demarius the pay dirt. He saved a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, touchdown saving tackle after Demarius had gained about 40 yards. But the Brahmas on the march once again.
Let's give a shout out to this offensive line, man. They're doing an excellent job up front. Can you type that offensive line?
Isaac Kaysen is tackled for a loss. It looked like that was going to be a play-action pass. You certainly can talk about the line. And, you know, Mo, last week, 238 yards rushing for Demarius. And so I would say the offensive line had something to do with that.
I agree.
238 yards for the team, 197 yards for Demarius. Over 400 yards of offense. The jet sweep, and the Owls are going to penetrate. It's going to be another tackle for a loss. The handoff goes to Ethan Lerma. But the one way to stop that jet sweep is to get some penetration from the defensive line, and they kind of pushed that one back. That play was pretty much dead in the water before it got going. Coach Garcia slowing down the up-tempo just a little bit. The tackle just about moves them out of the red zone, and they go into the huddle for the first time I can remember tonight as they look for their next play. It's a 3rd down and goal. Ball resting at the 20-yard. And again, a little bit of a one-on-one action over here, maybe going back to Riley. And Riley's right there. A tackle for a loss. Number 35 is Tommy Martinez. He's a senior defensive lineman. Again, this is a charged up defense. Brandon Molina is a high-energy coach, and you know, wherever he's been, the defenses have reflected his energy, and it looks like in his second year as the DC here for Highlands, he's got these guys going in the right direction. It's 4th down and goal. The ball is at the 31-yard line, so we've had 3 plays, 3 tackles for loss, and way back at the 30-yard line, 4th and goal. Got a timeout over there on the Brahma sideline as the play clock was winding down. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. Attendance matters. SAISD reminds its students and community. I love that commercial. By the way, a very, very clever way to get that message across. But SAISD reminds its students and its community that attendance matters. Isaac Kaysen in the quarterback position. He's got Demarius back there with him. Montgomery Buckley whistles before the snap, so further back the Brahmas will go. False start against the King Brahmas, so after a timeout, you hate to see that, and the ball will come back to the 36-yard line, still and goal. 4th down and goal from the 36. This might be one of the longest and goal situations that I've ever witnessed.
On that far side, they ran a post wheel route to play before, so.
Here we go, back on the right side. Kaysen's going to break the pocket, tuck and run. He's got a lot of green grass. He's got to get to the end zone, however. He's not going to get a first down. And the Highlands Owls bend, but do not break on that possession. Boy, it looked like Isaac Kaysen had a highway to pay dirt. What do you think, Mo?
Excellent job. Excellent job.
the again looks like they were going to target down here on Riley, and good pressure by the Highlands Owls to make Isaac Kaysen think twice about it. He tucked and ran quite early. I think he gave up on that pass as soon as he broke that pocket, and I can't blame him because it looked like he had running room all the way to the end zone. But the Highlands Owls step up and stop the play short of the end zone and take possession. We got another rugby scrum here, and the Owls way on out against that big defensive line. Boy, I'm going to call that a 6-yard gain.
They haven't been able to stop that so far.
Run it twice.
I'd run it again.
Yeah, stop me. Exactly right. I guess they're getting underneath the shoulder pads and using leverage to get that going. The Highlands Owls aren't terribly small there at their offensive line, so it's a nice mono situation there. The handoff and the Bremas are there to stop. The offensive line for the Highlands Owls: Santos Estrada, Leonard Talamantes, Jacob Ledesma, Ryan Bumpus, and Robert Griffith. So a lot of experience there. We've got a couple of seniors. Actually, Griffith's a freshman. So you got a freshman on the starting offensive line. The buzzer tells us that the first quarter of play here at the SAISD Sports Complex is over. We're scoreless so far. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
Y'all gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we bring you back as we change directions. The Highlands Owls will go to the north end of the field and try to move the football south. Scoreless in the first quarter. You are watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. Every game that will be played here at the SAISD Sports Complex is going to be streamed on RC Audio Sports 2. Don't forget the dose, RC Audio Sports 2. So spread the word to family and friends anytime a game is played at this complex. RC Audio Sports 2 will stream it. We'll be back tomorrow. We've got Floresville and Houston tomorrow. We'll be back next Thursday. We've got Edison and Harlandale then. And as I said earlier, don't ask me after that. I don't have any more of the calendar memorized. Third down and about 5. The Highlands Owls are going to keep it on the ground and will be tackled shy of the first down. The handoff goes to number 7, Josiah Carrillo. He's had quite a few carries here, but fourth and about 4. Coach Landeros will clearly not take a chance here. Scoreless in the second quarter. Number 88 is back out on the field. That's Jared Lopez, the punter. Jared Lopez is the punter and the kicker for the Owls, handling all the kicking duties. Jared is a senior. And for his part, a couple of really nice punts. Obviously, the goal is to keep it out of the hands of Christian Flowers. A lot of respect that the Owls are showing for the return man, Christian Flowers. And Jared Lopez has twice kicked it in a manner that did not allow a return. Jared, boy, he gets a high snap and he's in trouble. He's able. Oh wow. My God, he kicks it. Oh wow! Oh wow! Jared Lopez, bookmark that play. Australian rules football punt. I thought he was going to be tackled inside the 5-yard line. Somehow he gets it away, and I want to remember that play right there, especially if the Owls are able to keep the Bremas out of the end zone. Boy, it looked like they were going to give
that. That was high IQ, too. That was awesome.
High IQ, a senior, and he's to keep his mind about things. The Bremas were really coming after him, but maybe he's got some Australian rules football in his experience. The best field position to start a possession for the Bremas here. They're going to start at the Highlands Owls 34-yard line. The defense has bent a bit. They have not allowed a score. Have turned the ball over one time. 1st and 10. Kaysen, play action, out to the swing, and the target is Christian Flowers, who the Owls are trying not to kick to, but Coach Garcia is going to figure out a way to put the ball in that athlete's hands. A 6-yard gain on the play inside the 30-yard line. We'll call it the 29, 2nd and 4.
The overhang defender there is playing 10 yards off. I'd be hitting those bubbles, trying to hit that flat as much as we can.
Well, especially when you see some man back there, you're able to run the corner off. And then when Flowers got the ball, again, it looked like there was a lot of green turf back there. The Owls did well to recover for that. Demarius Montgomery Buckley is going to be tough to bring down, and
6 missed tackles there to bring him down.
6 missed tackles, and I don't know if it's fair to call it a missed tackle. It's just the kid is a tough runner. He comes up a little bit hobbled, so if you're rooting for the Brahmas, you don't want to see that, as he has been the force behind this offense. He's going to leave the field under his own power. The officials are going to call an official's timeout, an injury timeout, but Flowers is able to leave the field under his own power. I'm not sure how long the teams will come over to the numbers in the sideline. I don't think that this is going to be an extended timeout. This was just to get Flowers off the field, and the referee calling the teams back to play. So not a timeout, an official's timeout. Flowers a little bit hobbled on the play after the tackle, and he goes to the sideline to be tended to. We hope that he is okay. Back to live action. The clock is running, the play clock and the game clock both running. 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line. This is the 3rd time that King has been inside the red zone, and nothing to show for it yet.
Here comes the blitz.
Oh, my goodness. Is incomplete, out of bounds. That would have been an ESPN top 10 catch. Isaac Kaysen being chased down, and he keeps his eyes downfield. He targets, looks like that was number 10, Dante White. And Dante White along the sideline went up and made the grab, but he just did not come down with at least 1 foot in bounds. The official right on top of the play signaling incomplete. So we come back to the 18-yard line. It's 2nd down and 10 now. Isaac Kaysen was good for 191 yards through the air last week, so he's a dangerous quarterback too. Now Demarius Montgomery Buckley not in the ball game, and the handoff goes to number 20, a slightly different result there. That's John Kaysen.
And you talk about Kaysen and his stats. Probably the most important stat there is 0 interceptions.
0 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Let me refresh my memory here. Isaac Kaysen is only a junior, so you love to see that. It seems like such an easy thing to do, but. You got to know when you got to know how not to take a sack, and how to throw the ball away, and when to be risk adverse or not. Demarius Montgomery Buckley is back in the ball game, and the Owls sending a lot of pressure. Nice block by Buckley to free Kaysen around the right side, and he moves beyond the down marker, and about an 8-yard gain on the play. Montgomery Buckley still does not look 100%, but he did provide a nice block to free Kaysen. Sure. So here we go, 4th down and 7. The ball resting at the 15-yard line.
I expect Highlands to blitz here
and
get some pressure on them.
As they have been, you do have to be careful on that blitz, because you don't want to run by Montgomery Buckley on that. But the Brahmas not opting for a field goal. Not sure if they have someone that can kick from this range, but they're going to go for it on 4th down. We've got a timeout that's being called. The Owls are going to call it. They want to talk about defense here. This is a big play for the Highlands Owls. Again, you're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Get ready. Grab it, let's go.
Go, Victor. Right. Go.
And we bring you back to live action. We've got a timeout on the field. The Highlands Owls defense has called it. The situation is 4th down and 7 for the Brahmas in the red zone once again. The Owls have allowed the Brahmas to come into the red zone 2 times previous, but you check the scoreboard, there's nothing to show for it. Montgomery Buckley back in the ball game, but again, he looked short of 100% last time. I don't know if Coach Garcia feels confident enough to give him the ball, and that answers the question. It was a fake handoff. Kaysen keeps it and will run into the end zone himself. The official over there on the sideline says touchdown, but there is a flag over here that the umpire threw, and we'll wait and see what the referee tells us. A face mask against the Highlands Owls, so the touchdown will stand. I was going to jump the gun there. Usually when the umpire throws a flag, it's some type of holding, right? But this time it's not. This was a foul against the Highlands Owls, so the play will stand. It was Kaysen faking the handoff to Demarius Montgomery Buckley and taking it himself into the end zone. So the Brahmas draw first blood, 6-0, and number 32, Giovanni Leon, is on the field to make it 7. The PAT is good.
You know, what a well-executed drive there, right? It was a long drive, a lot of time there, offensive line crushing it up front. And let me tell you, Isaac, he can go.
He can play. Quarterback for the Kingsville King Brahmas. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
Ready! Set! Go! It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billions industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. Mo Ortega called it. It is a beautiful night for high school football here at the complex. If you aren't here with us tonight, come join us, and next time there's a game here. If you can't make it, if you're out of town, if you're too far to, if you're across the ocean, as we have viewers who have viewed from Japan and from Hawaii. We've had a viewer from Qatar. We've all over the world. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Watch it. Enjoy it here on the stream. If you can, come enjoy it. Come enjoy a beautiful night at the SAISD complex. Leon will kick it deep, and it's going to be number 4 for the Highlands Owls. Quickly again, not much zig or zag. Jeremiah McCain gets the ball back and will give the Highlands Owls offense some really good field position. 7 minutes and 43 seconds left to play. The Brahmas from Kingsville King. You know, there are 2 King high schools that I am aware of. There's one in Corpus Christi. It's Corpus Christi King, and the other one is in Kingsville. I believe that Brackenridge is actually playing Corpus Christi King tonight. So I'm glad that they got to the right stadiums. That
Sure.
they knew which game.
I didn't, so.
Mo went to Alamo Stadium here. We weren't clear in our instructions. I'll take the blame for that. And the handoff over to the left side, number 7 is Josiah Carrillo, and he's again handled the running duties pretty much for the Highlands Owls. The Highlands Owls have had some very good first down, good first down plays, giving themselves nice second down, manageable opportunities. They just really haven't sustained a drive yet tonight.
You know, this drive is going to be so important right now. Chew up clock, try to get on the board before halftime, try to get the ball back, right?
Again, Carrillo, the ball carrier, and a little bit get some positive yardage again. A gain of 2 will make it 3rd down and 2. Very manageable, but refresh my memory, Mo. It was the Owls that took the kickoff, right? So the it'll be King that takes the kickoff in the second half. So even that makes it even more important to get 7 on the board here. It's, because if you get to halftime, we come out of it, King will be the first team with the ball.
Quarterback counter.
And that play blown up right from the start. Adam Garcia just takes a loss on the play, and the fourth down and kind of short, but Coach Landeros will send Jared Lopez back out onto the field. And when you have a punter like that, it's really tough not to take advantage of that punter. The King Brahma is not having any part of that. They're going to play defense, and they're going to
block this.
They're going to come after it. They got their ears pinned back. They had a couple of high snaps. Lopez will handle that, and it will again not be returned. And another punt for Lopez that lands inside the other red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So again, King will have not the most favorable field position to start this possession. Robert Villafranca on RC Audio Sports 2. I'm bringing you play-by-play. We've got Mo Ortega. We welcome Mo to the RC Audio Sports stream team. Gavin Quintanilla on one camera and Reese Hernandez-Robinson on the other one. It is the A-team, one of several A-teams that we have on RC Audio Sports. The other A-team, the Castros at the camera, and Bobby Mendez and Glenn Revelle at Memorial Stadium. They've got Somerset and McCullum on our original channel, RC Audio Sports. We thank you for joining us here, and if you know how to do it, put us on multi-view. Get the other game on the screen with you, and if you don't know how to do that, find your nearest teenager and have them show you how to do that. Whistles I hear through the window, and a timeout. Ruben Garcia is on the field. It is a delay of game. I wasn't watching the play clock, but a delay of game is being signaled here. So King, another penalty, shooting themselves in the foot. They've struggled with that yellow flag here tonight. First down and 15 after a delay of game is walked off. 5-yard penalty. Demarius will get the ball again. The first time I think that he has really carried the ball since he left the field. A little bit hobbled, and this time the Highlands Owls right there with him still. Not convinced that Demarius is back 100%, but back enough. I would say that 80% of Demarius is probably a starter on a lot of high school teams.
For sure.
So no gain on the play. Second down and 15. The clock running, approaching the 5-minute mark here at the SAISD Sports Complex. We're going to have a beautiful moon to boot. Oh my gosh, it is just a great night. It's not Halloween, not October yet, but we're going to enjoy what looks like something very close to a full moon. Demarius gets a handoff. He's going to turn the corner, and he's looking. He's got eyes downfield. Breaks tackles like he was doing before. He gets across the line to gain. First down. That was a big play for King.
It's the same play Isaac scored on over here. It's a little power read and just read the end, and if he crashes down, hand it off.
A lot of read in high school football these days. Back in the day, you called the play in the huddle and you ran it. And now the trend is you give a quarterback some options. You say if the end comes down on the handoff, you keep it. If he doesn't come down on the handoff, you hand it off. So, I mean, quarterbacks. Football IQ is just out of the. Off the charts here to run some of these offenses, but a lot of kids and a lot of offenses doing well. Demarius Montgomery Buckley with a short gain on that play. RPOs, you call a play in the huddle and you've got this option, that option. You can, if this happens, you run it. If this happens, you throw it, and you hand it off or you keep it and so forth. Of course, back in the day you had the wishbone triple option, handoff or keep or pitch, but this time just about every single play comes with plan A, plan B, plan C, and it takes a lot of football IQ to run that. Kaysen over to the right side, a lot of cushion for the receiver. Number 8 is the target. That's Julio Pineda Garcia. I think that's the first time we've called his name, but the Owls giving some cushion there on the perimeters. A timeout. The Highlands Owls have called it. Well, the kids take a timeout. It gives us an opportunity to tell you about Matt Hakes, Southway Ford, new to the RC Audio Sports sponsorship team. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez were crucial to making this happen, and we invite you to visit Southway Ford right in the heart of Southside San Antonio. If you're looking for a car for yourself, maybe you need a new car to get these kids to their practices and their games and their vacations. Maybe you have a teen in the house that is looking for his or her first vehicle. Anthony or David will get you in the right car, and they're going to get you the best value on a trade-in if you're looking to do that as well. Kaysen, quick drop back to the sideline, and a nice catch. Christian Flowers with a nice catch there. Mo during a timeout was pointing out that Christian Flowers had some nice receptions here last week. 4 receptions, 54 yards, 13.5 yards per carry. That was a sticks route. So right beyond the first down marker for Flowers, and he scored a touchdown last week too. Flowers was the kid that made that great catch over here on the sideline, but just was not able to get a foot in bounds.
If they're giving you that much space, right? I mean,
take it.
Take it.
It's 3 minutes to go in the half, so maybe not exactly a prevent defense, but we have seen the Owls bend and up tempo man right there in a hurry, and a misjudged pass goes over the head of the receiver. Receiver goes down like maybe slipped or...
Yeah, he slipped on the break. Looked just like a little curl or hitch route.
And Kaysen, that ball was really very well thrown, but when the receiver went down, it became an overthrow. Third down and 3. The Brahmas will go into the huddle. We've got a timeout, and again, it's the Highlands Owls defense that has called it. 7 Cents Media, new to the RC Audio Sports sponsorship team. You know them, Isaiah Castro, Sebastian Castro, Arissa Castro, part of the RC Audio Sports production team. They're behind cameras. Arissa is a still photographer for us. When they're not working for RC Audio Sports, they're working with 7 Cents Media. They will get you a professionally produced podcast or documentary. If you're trying to get a music video out there, if you need some still photography, 7 Cents Media. Contact information is right there on the screen. Of course, this game will be archived. You can always come back and find that spot. Get the information you need. Give them a call. The Castros are just good people and very good at what they do.
All the Castros I know, very reliable people. You know,
is that right?
You know.
Well, not sure how that works, but sometimes it works that way. Demarius Montgomery Buckley back with Kaysen in the backfield. They'll bring Flowers in motion, and a quick contact before the ball got there, and that would be called against number 9, William Perkins. On a quick slant there, that was a very, very short pass. Dante White, I'd have to wonder if there was something that was going to go along with that, maybe a pass and hitch or something, but that route was about 1 yard long. It is, in high school, it's a 15-yard penalty, or if the pass was less than 50 yards, it will be at the point of the pass, as I remember the rule. Either way, it is a first down. So regardless of the number of yards, it is an automatic first down for the Brahmas. So the Brahmas reaching the midway point of the field, and we are reaching the midway point of the game here. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. They're going to walk off an entire 15-yard penalty on this, even though the pass was only 2 yards long. The Brahmas will get benefit of a 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down, and the Brahmas on the march with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to play here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Flowers in motion. Play action, swing pass to him. This time the Owls are there immediately on the catch. Short gain, if any at all. Looked like he had forward progress inside the 40, but the line judge over there says right at the line of scrimmage he's going to mark it, so no gain on the play. So a little bit of decoy action for the Highlands Owls defense. Again, looking like you have cushion, but converging on the play very quickly. Kyson, again, one-step drawback. That's short to Christian Flowers, and that'll stop the clock. But it'll make the down marker move to 3. So 3rd down and 10 after no gain and an incomplete pass. Ball resting at the 40, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Remember, this year, high school has 2-minute warnings. So that's the first year for that rule. That used to be a professional thing, and you didn't see that in colleges or high school. And this year, I believe colleges have adopted it as well. We'll see a 2-minute warning shortly. Kaysen drops back. He's got a receiver. He's open, but he cannot connect over the top.
Christian Flowers.
Christian Flowers got behind the defender, and Kaysen looked like he had some good time there. Just you like dropping a pass in a trash can. We used to run that drill when we were coaching. It was the kicker. We tried to get the kicker to do that on high lob kicks, but that was a hard pass to connect on.
They moved Christian to the slot position right now, so a little better matchup.
Kaysen's going to get the blitz and have to get rid of the football quickly. Again, his target was Dante White, but no chance of getting the ball to him as the Owls had 4 defenders back there visiting Isaac Kaysen in a hurry. So the ball will go over on downs. And still 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to play. I'm looking over one timeout that the Owls have. They've called 2 defensive timeouts here in the first half. They've got 1 remaining, and they will get the benefit of the 2-minute warning as well if they still have possession of the ball when that happens.
Well, I'll say this. The DC from Highlands, man, just feeds great energy to his defense.
Brandon Molina. And, great spot. Carrillo again breaks the line of scrimmage. He gets out to the 34-yard line, a big gain, 10, 25, 26-yard gain on the play. Carrillo, who's been the workhorse for the Owls in the running game, breaks one. That's the best play from the line of scrimmage that I can remember for the Highlands Owls here tonight.
And let me tell you, Jared Lopez, the punter, he was at receiver there and sprung the running back for another 15 yards there with his block.
Love to see blocking on the perimeter. Carrillo again is going to get the call. The result's going to be a little bit different this time as he's met behind the line of scrimmage and a tackle for a loss. The clock will wind down to the 2-minute mark, and so we will get the 2-minute warning. And there you have it. With the 2-minute warning, we have time to tell you about Presidio Concrete. Second year consecutive that Presidio Concrete has been on our sponsorship team. We are so thankful for them. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez in business since 2021, 4 short years. But, man, have they left a mark on the industry. They've done the concrete work at Veterans Memorial Stadium. They did the concrete work at the San Antonio Zoo, the gorilla enclosure. But don't let that intimidate you. Big or small, private or public, residential or commercial, they can do it. If you need a slab in your backyard for a patio or for a barbecue pit, Presidio can do that. If you need a gorilla enclosure in your backyard, who knows? If you got a gorilla, you need to keep them in the backyard. Yeah, Presidio Concrete can do that too. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, we appreciate your support. The phone number is right there on the screen. If you've got concrete work to be done, I'm telling you, Hector and Dre, Presidio Concrete, they're the people to call. So we come back from the 2-minute warning. Carrillo tackled for a loss on first down, 2nd down and 11. The ball resting at the King 30. Call it the 33-yard line, back in shotgun formation. And the Owls have trouble with the snap again. Turned over, and they do. Yeah, the ball goes over. The Bramas will take possession. Mo, I'm not sure if this is right or not, but was it the nose guard that got in there in a hurry, or did the center think that the quarterback was under center, because that ball did not even come out from the ball did not even come out. It just kind of stayed right there with him. It felt like
I think it was the middle linebacker that actually got through.
Okay.
It looked like he was blitzing pre-snap and then just a slow snap getting out there.
Well,
I don't know if it was delayed or.
Kind of looked to me like the center was putting it back there for an under snap.
Under center, right?
Under center snap, and a little bit of miscommunication there because the Owls do go under center and they do go shotgun, and I wouldn't be surprised as I saw that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the problem with that play. So the Owls on the move, but they turn the ball over. The Brahmas will take possession. Demarius Montgomery Buckley with the ball, and the Owls all over it. Number 30 for Highlands was first on the scene, and that was Noah Garza, tight end defensive lineman. The linebackers for the Owls, Alex Rodriguez, Marcus Trevino, and Joe Angel Bustamante.
Here comes shot play. There it is.
Pressure. Oh, gosh, he had a receiver, and just was unable to connect. He got away. There was contact, and then that was number 10, Dante White, who had gotten some space between him and the defender, but again, just unable to connect. That would have been, he would have had to Odell Beckham that one.
I thought it was a great throw, great route as well. He just got a lot of contact from the defender there.
I don't think he was able to get his trail arm back into the mix and had to take a stab at it with one hand and just not able to make the play. 3rd and 8, high snap on the shotgun. Here come the Owls, and Kaysen able to get rid of the ball. One of his favorite targets is Christian Flowers, and there he is again. Double covered, had two defenders on him, and somehow was able to stretch and make that play.
When in doubt, find Christian Flowers.
When in doubt, find the Flowers. I like that. We're approaching the 1 minute mark of the first half. Kaysen asking for the snap. Well defended. The pocket all around him. Looks downfield, unable to connect in and out of the hands of number 8, Julio Pineda Garcia. So that will stop the clock to the Brahmas' advantage, but it won't move the ball to the Brahmas' disadvantage. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. The Brahmas have one timeout, so I'm sure they are protecting that one for maybe one last play of the half. And if it comes down to it, some type of a Hail Mary or shot at the end zone, but they're going to do their best to hold on to that timeout to the end. Kaysen, gets blitzed in a hurry. And the Owls are there at about the same time that the snap gets there. And we've got a timeout. The Brahmas will have to call this timeout. And with the timeout, gives us an opportunity to tell you about Yvette Diaz, who is new to our sponsorship team. Yvette Diaz sold Rose, Medicare, and Legacy. If you are coming up on Medicare age, or if you have Medicare insurance, there's one thing that you got to know about it. You can re-enroll every year. If you're not happy with the plan that you have an opportunity every year to retain it. Well, if you're not happy with it, you don't want to retain it, you have an opportunity to change it. And Yvette Diaz is a professional who will visit with you and make it as simple as possible, make it as simple as can be, put the options on the table and tell you this is what you got, this is what you can have. This is the best one that I think that is out there. So if you are, if you're looking to get in to start Medicare coverage, or if you have Medicare coverage, and again, it's an annual process of re-enrolling, make sure that you call Yvette Diaz. Get a professional in your corner and let Yvette help you make that very important decision. We thank all of our sponsors, all very appreciative of them. If you're watching this broadcast and you'd like to join the sponsorship team, send us a DM on any one of our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X, and we'll respond and we'll find a package for you. Kaysen will float the ball, and way upstairs, Eric Kaysen takes a shot at it and unable to bring it down, and largely responsible to the coverage. The Highlands Owls defenders have been right on the play every time. Even when the Brahmas have been able to make the play, the Owl defenders just, right there in the vicinity, right there in the shirt, in the jersey. So the Brahmas will punt.
Seems like they're missing a player.
Well, they haven't done that much, and having gained 400 yards last week, I bet they didn't punt a whole bunch. So probably haven't had a whole lot of reps. So you've got 11 on the field now. The snap bounces off the turf, but the punter gets it quickly and gets it off. There will not be a return. And if there is a return, it'll be very ill-advised. But number 10, well-coached Devontae Riley lets the ball roll dead and make sure the offense gets possession of it. 43 seconds left to play. The Owls will take possession 80 yards away from pay dirt. No timeouts, so this will be quite the drill. We'll see. Of course, you can clock the ball. Throw the ball down into the turf to stop the clock, but you can run it out of bounds. But probably the middle of the field is not going to be available to them. They're going to use sidelines, and there's some contact there. I think the defender's going to get the benefit of the doubt because incidental. Riley wanted that. We got a player on the field, so the trainers will come out and attend him. And while they do, we're going to take a break. And we bring you back to live action. Number 5 for the Brahmas, Peyton Hooks, has helped off the field after he defended the play. And the pass was incomplete. A decision here for the Highlands Owls offense. Do you play it safe? Do you look for that score? Again, one of the things affecting that decision, Adam Garcia with the ball away from the body. I'm sure that Wilbur Odom, the OC, and Coach Landeros, the head coach, kind of wincing probably over here on the sideline. But the ball is the clock is rolling down now at the 15-second mark. One of the things that affects that decision, in my opinion, is the fact that King is going to get the ball in the to start the second half. It'd be much easier to play it safe in this situation if you knew that you were going to get the ball. All right, we've reached the halfway point of the game here tonight at the SAISD Sports Complex, RC Audio Sports 2, bringing it to you. We thank you for joining us. We do want to remind you that we always highlight, but the teams aren't leaving the field, so the clock says 0-0-0, and unlike soccer, you don't get additional time, but I think we're going to get one more play, which would indicate that the referees feel like the clock should have stopped with at least a second left to play. I don't see a penalty. You can't end a half or a game on a defensive penalty. I don't see a flag, so I think the officials on the field are disagreeing with the press box clock keeper, and they're going to give Highlands one more play. Adam Garcia all alone in the shotgun. The King is bringing some pressure. Adam Garcia goes this way and that. He's extending the play, looks downfield, and he's going to throw an interception into half. Now the Owls are being hard-pressed to stop that one, and there's a flag here. There's a flag here at the end of the play, and motions flaring up just a bit. We're not going to break just yet. We're going to see what happens here on this flag. It was after the interception, so if it was against the return team, then we can't end the half on that one. Let's see what the official tells us. So it is a foul against the intercepting team, and that will take us to the half. And again, as I was saying before that last play of the half, RC Audio Sports, RC Audio Sports 2, we always keep our cameras live for halftime. We love featuring the halftime performances of the dance teams and the marching bands for the schools that we cover. We're going to take a short break, but we're coming back to enjoy halftime.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through.
It's showtime. Please welcome the award-winning HM King drill team under the direction of Mrs. Melinda Garza as they present their Disney Spectacular halftime performance featuring Be Our Guest. Introducing your 2025 to 2026 drill team officers. 5th Lieutenant Mario Chiharina. 4th Lieutenant Reina Ferrer. 3rd Lieutenant Jalen Rocha. 2nd Lieutenant Sofia Garza. 1st Lieutenant Haley De La Paz. Captain Haley Watson. Major Emma Ramos. And Colonel Gabriela Esquivel. And this week's dancers of the week are Jayla Caldera, Kylie Mendieta, Mia Salazar, Savannah Alvarez, and Vanessa Girgis. The magic is here. The moment is now. Let the show begin. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the HM King High School drill team. And now, San Antonio. On behalf of HM King High School in historic Kingsville, Texas, it is my honor to present the award-winning mighty Pregame Marching Band. The Pregame Band is under the direction of Fine Arts Director Porfirio Mendez, Band Directors Roberto Alvarez, Mark Sullivan, Victor Garza, and Marcos Cuellar, and Fine Arts Secretary Esther Villarreal. Marching band techs are Madison Alvarez, Julian Mendez, and Caleb Morales. And the band is led on the field tonight by drum majors Isabella Mendez and Abigail Mercado, and band captain Chloe Zavala. Color guard captains are Carly Hennas, Angeles Cerda, Morgan Perkins, and Robert Utley. Before we begin with the band, on behalf of Kingsville ISD Athletics, we would like to recognize our student athletic trainer of the week, Nayeli Moya. And your marching band members of the week for this week are Fausto Castillo, Malachi Elong, Gabriela Kaysen, Aaron Abundez, and Maya Zuniga. In addition, every week the Brema Band names a section of the week highlighting student instrumental groups that really stepped up and put in extra effort. This week's section of the week is the Trumpets. And now, for your entertainment, the H.M. King Mighty Brema Marching Band presents the first two movements of their 2025 UIL marching show entitled The Climb. This show will feature 3 overall movements. Movement 1, The Climb. Movement 2, Distress Signal. And Movement 3, Apollo Unleashed. The show features work from K2, Interstellar Suite arranged by Evan Van Doren, and Frank Tischelli's Apollo Unleashed. Production designer for this production is Tyler Lindemeyer. Music arranger is Evan Van Doren. And percussion arranger is John McFarland. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the H.M. King Mighty Brema Marching Band.
H.M. King High School of Kingsville, Texas. The dance team and marching band has left the field. What a performance. I would say their UIL competition ready now. Good job, King Bramas. Next up, the home team Highlands Owls. And before they take the field, we're going to take a short break, but we will be right back to enjoy the Owls halftime with you.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career.
Highlands High Steppers and varsity cheerleaders, performing with our very own Highlands High School teachers and faculty. Pep Squad is under the direction of Manuel Torres. Pep Captain is Junior Brina Saiz. Pep Co-Captains are Junior Brianna Guerrero and Sophomore Alina Hernandez. Pepper of the Week is freshman Kayleen Alcala. Cheer is under the direction of Jasmine Castañeda. Cheerleader of the Week is Junior Princess Daniels. Dancer of the Week is Senior Absidy Rivera. Teacher of the Week is Mr. Rios. Our 2024-2025 High Steppers social officers are juniors Madison Duran and London Rios. Our 2025-2026 High Stepper dance officers are Lieutenant Colonel Senior Gabriela Garza, Lieutenant Colonel Senior Alyssa Urtuya, Colonel Senior Angelissa Mercado. And now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Oh my gosh, you gotta love it. Highlands Owls, faculty, teachers, and staff performing with the dance team here tonight. Teachers, you gotta love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the pride of the Southeast Side, the Highlands High School Mighty Owl Band. The band is under the field direction of Drum Major Leo Garcia. Section of the week are the saxophones. Band member of the week is Crystal Carizales. Color Guard Member of the Week is Victoria Bermia. Tonight, the Highlands Mighty Owl Band presents their 2026 competition show entitled The Path Less Traveled. The Highlands High School Mighty Owl Band is under the direction of Mr. Chris Garcia and Dr. Naranjo, Percussion Director Joseph Mendito, and Color Guard Director is Miss Madison Gomez. We would like to thank our principal, Adrian Hitt, and his administrative team for their continuous support.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to saisd.net/enroll for more information, or call 210-554-2660.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
At San Antonio ISD, parents and students have a choice to pick the best schools, a choice to take programs that explore a student's interests, and a choice to grow while keeping the future in mind. With so many options to best fit a student's needs, why go anywhere else? Choose SAISD. Apply now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660 for more information.
And we bring you back live to the second half here at the SAISD Sports Complex. You're watching this on RC Audio Sports 2, the Dose YouTube channel. While you're here with us, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, maybe even hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time that we go live. We are going to stream all 18 games. This is game 3 of 18. We're streaming all 18 games that will be played here at the SAISD Sports Complex, and we can't be thankful enough to SAISD and the athletic department for trusting us with this task. We love shining positive light on these kids, these programs, these communities, these coaches, and it's just a pleasure for us to do that. RC Audio Sports 2 on on YouTube. We also have social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and X. We are RC Audio Sports on those 3 platforms. Join us there too to stay up on all the news for 12.5 AD2, for 13.5 AD2, and for 28.5A. Speaking of 28.5A, the next Tuesday night, Tuesdays are for volleyball. On Tuesday nights, we stream volleyball matches. And next Tuesday night, we have the Frontier Bowl on the volleyball court that we'll be bringing to you from McCullum. It'll be the Highlands Indians traveling to Cowboy Land, Cowboy Country. And the Harlandale and McCullum will face off in a district contest there. The McCullum Cowboys undefeated so far. They are traveling to MacArthur. It was a Queen of the Hill battle tonight. We haven't heard from anybody yet on the outcome there. MacArthur undefeated, McCullum undefeated, and the winner of the game we'll call Queen of the Hill early in the district race. But McCullum off to a great start, 3-0, heading in tonight's contest against MacArthur. And the Indians have only played 2. They've had a bye week already. They're 1-1 in their district season. So join us on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we are on our original station, our original YouTube channel. It's RC Audio Sports. And here from the SAISD Sports Complex, it's RC Audio Sports 2. An onside kick to open up the second half. The Highlands Owls catch the Bremas with the guard down just a bit, and the Coach Garcia is imploring the official for a call here. He thinks he has seen something from his sideline, and the official's just not having any part of that. An onside kick here for the Owls. They roll the dice. It comes up 7 for them, and they'll start possession here. 7-0 is the score. The Highlands Owls. The Highlands Owls were kicking off to start the second half. The King Bremas scored in the second quarter to get that 7 points on the board. They've held the Owls scoreless, but the Owls again coming out. Coach Landeros and his brain trust decide to roll the dice, and again comes up 7s for them. So across the 50-yard line to start the first half, to start the second half, I beg your pardon, Robert Villafranca with Mo Ortega bringing you the action. Hard count. And, boy, just pulling out all the stops here, and offsides is the call. That's going to go against the King Bremas. And, Mo, when you got a very aggressive defense, it's pinning the ears back. Why not? Hard count, bring them or use their aggressiveness against them. So a 5-yard penalty after the onside kick, and the Owls starting their possession from the Bremas 44-yard line. The handoff goes to Carrillo, who's been handling the running chores here. He's to the 40-yard line, 39 maybe, so that'll bring up a second and a short. The Owls have yet been able to sustain a drive. They have moved the ball, and they've gotten a couple of first downs back-to-back, but, again, they have not been able to sustain a long drive. I'd call a 50-yard line a short field. What do you think, Mo? So maybe a short field opportunity will work to the Highlands Owls' advantage. Still scoreless. Maybe they can get something on the board. That snap has been the bane of their offense, however, and they've struggled with that snap all night long, and that one is just...
It's going to sound crazy, but I feel like their key to success is gain a yard on second down.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, it was...
I feel like first down's been great, but every time second down, it's something happens.
Well, it was third and manageable again, and we, like Mo is pointing out, the Owls really have had several third and manageable situations here, and it seems like that snap, whether it's a snap under center or the long shotgun snap, it's just been their Achilles heel here tonight. So instead of 3rd and 1, 3rd and 12 for the Owls, and we'll see what Adam Garcia can do. Lefty gets it over to Carrillo. Not maybe checks down to the safety valve. Not exactly a screen pass because the linemen were protecting Garcia on that route, on that pass. But Landeros is going to think about this one. This is 4th down and 9. Hey, he's rolled the dice once on the onside kick, and it looks like he's going to leave his offense out there to try to convert a 4th down and 9. We've seen them. Carrillo's had some real nice running plays, and we've seen the Owls connect on a couple of passes. This is not an impossible task for them, but 4th and 9 here. The Coach Landeros getting a little bit impatient with his offense, and here coming across in the neutral zone. They don't snap in time. I think he gets back. No flags, and Adam Garcia is going to tuck and run, and he's going to get pulled down shy of the first down marker, and the ball will go over on downs. Brandon Molina rallying up his defensive crew here, and they're going to have to take the field here after the Owls unable to capitalize on an onside kick and an offsides from the defense, just unable to capitalize. It was a golden opportunity the Owls just unable to take advantage of.
But the coach going for it on fourth down, it really shows how much trust he has on the defense, you know. Hopefully Highlands can come up and stop them. Fumble.
Fumble. The Brahmas are going to repay the gift. Just give that gift right back to the Owls. They run one play, put the ball on the turf, and the Owls come up with it. And, boy, the Owls get a second chance here. Things looking good for the Highlands Owls. Another golden opportunity. If the 50-yard line was, if I was a little bit iffy about the 50-yard line being a short field, the 39-yard line certainly is. And we'll see what the Owls can do with that. And Coach Landeros is certainly indicating that this is 4-down territory. Here goes the scrum, which has gone for 5 and 6 yards previously. This one, it looks like the Brahmas are going to hold a little bit less yardage than that. Looks like about a 2-yard gain on that 2nd and 8. Getting a volleyball score, 28-5A volleyball score. South San and Southwest getting after it tonight. That one went 5 sets, and according to the information that we're getting, Southwest wins the 5th set, 16-14. So Southwest over South San. South San a couple of losses consecutive for the Bobcats here in volleyball. A quick pass out from Garcia to Jeremiah McCain. We've called his name out a couple of times. He's very athletic. I don't know that the Owls have gotten the ball in his hands just as much as they would have liked to. Of course, you got to get some first downs to do that. The Owls are unable to sustain the drive yet tonight. The flag is on the field, and they're talking to Coach Landeros, and so that obviously a penalty against the Brahmas. Coach Molina, it's offsides. They were in the neutral zone, and so we'll replay the down. 2nd down again, and Mo, here we are again. 2nd down and 3, and we've seen the Owls get to this spot several times here. We'll see if they can execute here with the 2nd down and short. And I would guess that this is 4-down territory, so don't have to get it here. Just get some positive yards.
See.
And again, just 2nd down. 2nd down and short just has not gone the Owls' way. So they a false start after an offsides by the Brahmas. So back and forth. It's a little bit of a 1 step forward and 1 step back, and right back to where they were. 2nd down and 8. Okay, we're no blood, no foul here. Right back where they were anyway. 2nd down and 8. The Owls are, and again movement before the snap. That's going to go back another 5 yards. So the Owls are struggling to execute on this, and Landeros is going to go to the field and talk this over, just to try to figure out exactly what is the issue with the snap count.
That is definitely an early timeout there, though.
An early timeout. We'll have to bookmark that. That might be costly. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
And judging from that timeout for Coach Landeros, it's personal as well. There was some chastising there, and imploring his young athletes to execute here when the opportunity arises for them. A snap and the handoff, it fakes the handoff. Garcia does around the right side, doesn't fool the Brahma defense, and tackled for another loss on that play. So that'll bring up about 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14, which is a tough situation when you had 2nd and 2. Now 3rd and we're going to call it 12. Still just assuming that it's still 4-down territory for the Owls. So again, you don't have to convert this third down, but if you could, maybe get 5-6 yards, get something fourth and a little bit more manageable, is I'm sure what the idea is for the Highlands offensive crew. So a spread offense, Twins down here with the slot and a wide receiver all alone up at the top, and the play clock winds down to 0. So 3 5-yard penalties on this set of downs alone for the Highlands Owls. They've given up 15 yards in penalty yardage just with this set of downs. So the Owls struggling here to execute and to take advantage of the opportunities that are presenting themselves. Now, instead of 3rd down and 12, 3rd down and 17. Motion back to the middle, and Adam Garcia is going to look downfield. He's got Riley there. He had good, looked like he had a shot to catch it, and over celebration. That is going to hurt. That's going to leave a mark. The defender there breaks up the pass, makes a nice play, and then in the officials' view, it goes a little bit over the top in the celebration, and maybe gets over into the taunting area. That will bring with it a automatic first down. That one's going to leave a mark. It would have been 4th and 17, a little over celebration there at the after the play, after a very good play. It's going to cost the Brahmas. Here comes a referee to tell us.
I think it was an illegal motion.
Well, it did look like the jet sweep motion. It was moving towards the line of scrimmage, and that would have been a live ball foul. Let's see what we have. A false start, live ball foul against the Owls, but a dead ball personal foul against King. And I don't think that even if the 15 yards doesn't reach the line to gain, I believe that's an automatic first down. So we got a live ball foul and a dead ball foul, and the dead ball foul will bring with it an automatic first down. Yep, they're changing, moving the down markers and changing it to first down. So, boy, the Owls dodge a bullet there. They're struggling to execute, and the King Brahmas just gift them with a first down. The ball now at the 36-yard line, a fresh set of downs for the Owls. Struggling to execute. A timeout Coach Dondero's called, and let's see if they can regroup here and take advantage of another golden opportunity. Garcia will hand the ball off. That's usually Carrillo that's taking the ball there. I didn't see a number. It is Carrillo. But a tackle for a loss. They do get the play off, and without a penalty, so there's that. But a tackle for a loss moves the down marker back. It'll be a 2nd down and 13 yards. We thank you for joining us here on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. Remember that all the games that are played at the SAISD Sports Complex, we're bringing them to you on RC Audio Sports 2. Remember the dose. Don't forget the dose when you're looking for us on YouTube. Everybody's set, and an offensive lineman moves. And that'll be a false start against the Highlands Owls, 5 yards back. Instead of 2nd and 12, now 2nd down and 17. There's got to be something. Of course, here through the windows, Mo, we don't really hear the count, but I'm guessing that there's something there with the count that's throwing the offensive line off. Maybe Garcia trying to get the defense over, but the hard count is working negatively for the Owls, and really not getting anything out of that strategy at the moment. Garcia hands the ball off to Carrillo, and Carrillo met behind the line of scrimmage, so twice to Carrillo and 2 tackles for loss for the King Brahmas defense. Now add another yard to gain to the line to gain, 3rd down and 18. This is somewhat uncharacteristic. I think the Owls offense was executing much better in the first half. They weren't able to sustain drives, but they were moving the ball. And this time they just have not had have not been able to do that. Garcia looks downfield. He's got Riley, and Riley stretches. He knows that he's just about to the line to gain. And, the official brings over the chains, calls out a first down, and there's an argument there on the King coaches just don't feel like he reached the line to gain, and that's a valid argument. It sure was close, but the referee he waves the chains over, first down. Garcia is going to toss it up high. It's a 50-50 ball, and number 4 it is McCain is able. I'm not sure that pass was intended for him. I think Riley was the intended receiver, but McCain was in the vicinity, and he says, you know what, I'll get it. And he jumped up there and made the play. So here we are, scary second down is short for the Highlands Owls. This has not been their best situation, but second down is short. They get the snap off. Carrillo right up the middle. And all the way to the 10-yard line. So the Owls now moving a couple of back-to-back plays, very well executed. And it looks like the chains are going to be laid down. Well, no, they can't because it's at the 11-yard line. First and 10 from the 11. Go ahead, Mo.
Just keep it simple,
Keep it simple. And Carrillo just had a nice play there right up the middle. So Landeros goes right back to that. Coach Landeros, the head coach. Wilbur Odom, the offensive coordinator for the Highlands Owls. Wilbur Odom would be a name that many who have followed high school football in San Antonio for years would know. A star at Holmes High School.
Good.
And there's the scrum. And
look at that. Look at that offensive line push.
Oh, my goodness. Push.
Baby.
And that's about, I'm going to say it's the 4th time we've seen that play. That play has gone for 5+ yards on 3 of the 4 times they have run it. And, boy, you talk about...
You know what play I'd run right now.
Well, I'm guessing, Mo, you say keep it simple, and, you go, stop me, right? And here we go. We'll see tight, no splits there, 2 backs behind Garcia, and they are going to push
low.
again.
Good.
It's got a ways. They can
be a first down.
They can get to a first down. So after...
helmet came off, though.
After the pile breaks up... Oh, no, yeah. The helmet comes off. You got to come off with it. Joshua Collins, an offensive lineman. So that might change the play call just a bit. The trainers are out on the field. I didn't see a timeout call. The kids are staying on the field. The Brema's on a knee, so I think somebody was injured on the play. It must have been number 2 who's leaving the field here for the Brema's. Joe Palacios leaving under his own power. But it's 4th down and short. But here's the situation here. They lost an offensive lineman, so how key was he to the success of those
I'd burn
scrums?
the timeout right now to get him back in the game.
Burn the timeout, maybe get him back in the game. They've already used one, and but this is a key play. Looks like they've got some positive yardage. I don't know that they got to the goal line, but they didn't have to get to the goal line to get a fresh set of downs. The Owls are celebrating. I think what they're celebrating is a first down. So no indication that the ball has been scored, but 4 fresh downs for the Owls here. What do you do, Mo? 4 times? Scrum 4 times?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see.
It's the Owl push.
All right, here we go. 55 back in it. So the offensive line intact for the Owls, and there's the snap, and there's the push. Back and forth, hard to tell. I'm watching the line judge here. No indication just yet. There it is, touchdown. Highlands across the goal line. So 7-6 with 1 minute and 44 seconds. You got the play caller, Mo Ortega, up here in the press box. He says, keep it simple, run the scrum. And the Owls did that, 3 or 4 times in a row, and got that across the goal line. Why get fancy? What's simple is working, right?
They had the ball for 1 play, so that was technically just 1 huge drive.
Mm-hmm.
They've had it the whole quarter.
They had it the whole quarter. It was a short field, so they did not have to drive for far, but they had the ball for a long time. Jared Lopez in kicking duties on the tee. Boy, it didn't look like that got on the tee just right. It hit the upright and does not go through. Looked like the ball did not get placed on the tee just exactly as it should be. 1 minute and 44 seconds left to play. The Owls have missed the extra point. We'll see if that will be costly for them. Boy, we've got a good one here. We're glad that you're here with us. It's high school football at the SAISD Sports Complex on RC Audio Sports 2, The Dose.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
And we bring you back live action at the SAISD Sports Complex. The Owls have scored. They had the ball, as you said, Mo, all except for one play. And not exactly an onside kick, but a squibber. And the Owls will gain possession there after the kick. And 1 minute and 42 seconds left to play. I'm going to do some math here. One play for Kings. So the Highlands Owls have had the ball for 10 minutes and 30 whatever seconds that is, 38 seconds. And 28 seconds, I beg your pardon. So that the whole entire third quarter, just about, except for that one play that King had and fumbled, has been in the possession of the Owls. You talk about time of possession. Boy, the Owls owned the third quarter. Demarius Montgomery Buckley back in the ball game, and he just doesn't appear to have the power that he had to start the game. But doing well enough to gain 2 yards on that. The Owls really keen on him, and I don't know that he's broken a tackle since he left the field a little bit hobbled. So maybe minus some power. We'll see. Right up the middle this time again. Maybe gets beyond the line of scrimmage. About a 3-yard gain there. So third down and very manageable. Maybe 4-down territory for Coach Ruben Garcia as well.
And I will say this for the Highlands kicker, even though that kick was missed, in my opinion, he's one of the big reasons why Highland's still in the game.
Jared Lopez is indeed, especially as well as he has done. He's been a major factor as a punter. Demarius makes the first man miss, and he's out to the second level inside the 30-yard line. We've seen him run like that. So, again, as I said earlier, 90% of Demarius is probably a starter on most high school football teams. Just doesn't look to have the strength that he had at the beginning of the game, but still a very effective runner.
His 50% looks better than my 100.
Right.
You know.
Well, I'll take it down to 25 for you. Demarius again makes a cut, and looks like he's gaining confidence in his ability there. Back away from the play, a little extracurricular activity, some WWF, I think, a WW. What is it, WWE or WWF or what is it? Professional wrestling move back here, and the officials didn't go for that one. Second down and about 4. The Brahma's on the move, just on the edge of the red zone, and that is the end of the third quarter here at the SAISD Sports Complex. 7 Cents Media. Glad to have them on our sponsorship team. You know, Isaiah Castro and Sebastian Castro and Arissa Castro, they're members of the RC Audio Sports production team. They do camera work on a lot of our productions. But when they're not working for us, it's 7 Cents Media. Need a professional to get a podcast done, to get a documentary done, to get a music video done. 7 Cents Media is the people that you would like to call. Also like to visit with you about Mac Hakes Southway Ford, located in the heart of the South Side. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez, decades of experience in car sales. If you're looking for a new car, a used car, David or Anthony, call them up. Make sure that they are in your corner as you negotiate, as you process through that transaction. They're going to make sure you get the best vehicle, best value. And if you're trading in a car, making sure that you get the best value for your trade-in as well. Glad to have Mac Hakes Southway Ford on our sponsorship team. Back to live action. The down marker says 2, and line to gain is 2 yards beyond that. Demarius Montgomery Buckley met at the line of scrimmage, and this time no gain on the play. So third down and short, and oh my goodness, knocked the official down. The emotions here are getting the better of some of the kids on the field. Flags are thrown, so we'll let the officials sort this one out. I think we're going to have enough time for just a little bit of a break. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
Okay, we're back to live action. While we were away, the referee tells us that it was a offsetting fouls, personal foul in both directions. So we'll replay the down, and the Christian Flowers over there on a quick swing pass, and number 5, Mylon Pope, who's made a couple of very good defensive plays already right on it.
That was a huge tackle.
A sure tackle, textbook tackle. Christian Flowers, they're taking the pass, and Pope on him in a hurry. So no gain on the play, still 2 yards to the line to gain. Third down now, however. Twins on top, twins on bottom. Demarius next to Isaac Hasten. This time the ball is going to go to Demarius, and looks like he is near the line to gain. It depends on how much forward progress they give him. And the officials holding up the palm, so that usually means fourth down. Not enough to move the chain, so a big fourth down play here for the King Brahmas and the Highlands Owls. We're in the fourth quarter, 10 minutes and 40 seconds left to play, 7-6, and this is going to be a big play.
Keep it simple, right?
Well, we'll see.
I know who I'm giving it to.
All right, here we go. Is it Demarius? Is it a keeper?
Yes, sir.
Demarius at the line of scrimmage, and we've got a false start. Oh my goodness! So both teams struggling and giving up opportunities.
Injury.
And we've got a Highlands Owl down on the field. The trainers will be out there quickly to tend to him. We're going to take a break.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
All right, back to live action. 4th down and 6. It's going to be a pass. The Highlands Owls all over Isaac Kaysen. The ball is on the turf. I don't know if that had been whistled dead. Brandon Molina thinks it's a turnover.
4th down.
And, it was 4th down regardless, so it's a moot point on whether that was a fumble or not. Coach Molina, defensive coordinator for the Owls, celebrating his defense, and not exactly a turnover if it was a fumble, but moot point, a turnover on downs nonetheless. So the Highlands Owls defense have only given up 7 points today, and they've really they've put together a good ball game.
Honestly.
So 1st and 10 for the Highlands Owls at the 31-yard line. To Carrillo right up the middle, and he's going to get a couple of positive yards there. So this time the Owls start their possession a little bit further away from pay dirt, 69 yards away from pay dirt, see if they can sustain a drive and get back in the end zone. Carrillo again looking for some blockers, but the Brahmas filling the gaps, and really no place for Carrillo to run. They're met at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and call it 8 here. As the clock continues to tick, 9 minutes and 28 seconds left to play. Time of possession in the second half has been almost, I'm going to guess, something like 80-90% Highlands Owls. 6 points to show for it, missed the extra point. Down by 1 in the 4th quarter. In the turf, Carrillo goes down to save it, and a loss of yardage there. 4th and long.
Got to punt it, right?
Yeah, I'd say you got to punt it. That would... Yeah, here comes the punt team, and Lopez going back to take the snap.
Who knows, right? Jared might take it.
Who knows? The last time, though, we saw that the Brahmas were going to come after it, and we'll see. The snap to the punter hasn't been terrific either, and he's had some high snaps that he's done a good job of controlling. And there's another high snap that takes a little while to get there, and he gets it off and gets a nice roll, but it's not going to reach the 45-yard line. So a short field for King here, as they will take possession with 8 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. A 1-point lead for HM King Brahmas. Mo, glad to have you on our team. Mo Ortega handling color duties. We introduce you to our audience, and we hope to have you back again. We hope you're enjoying yourself. This is a lot of fun.
This is my first time doing it, but had a blast so far.
All right. Well, then we look forward to working with you again. Robert Villafranca here with play-by-play. Gavin Quintanilla at one camera. Reese Hernandez-Robinson at the other camera.
Here comes the slant.
Demarius, you're exactly right, Mo. A slant and some positive yardage, but boy, you talk about the Owls just converging on that play. It must have been it would have been easier to tell you the people that were not in on the tackle than the people that were in on the tackle. That was a team. That was a team tackle for the Owls. Of course, when you have something like that, sometimes the judo move is to get a play action, fake the handoff when you've got so many people keen on your running back. So we'll see if the Brahmas go in that direction. A 4-man front for the Owls, and a long read. Oh man, that just took a little bit too long to read, and the defenders were able to pretty much corral. It was not really a good choice for Isaac Kaysen to make. If he gave it to Demarius, he was surrounded. If he held it, he was surrounded. So, again, as Mo described earlier in the game, a read action, Kaysen trying to read what the defensive end was going to do. The problem was that we had the Owls had some really good pursuit, and while Kaysen was reading, the pursuit got to him too. 3rd and 12. Kaysen asking for the snap. He's got a rush. He's going to evade it. He's looking downfield. Here comes a defender, and boy, Isaac Kaysen almost made him miss. Number 21 for the Highlands Owls. That's Lyndon Price.
The Highlands defensive line. every single time he drops back, right? It feels like he's right in his face.
Lost some contain there, and Price really was the reason that play didn't go for longer. Oh, a nice pass there for Kaysen, his target, number 10, Dante White, and that was a sticks route. Very well run by White. He knew exactly what he needed for the first down, set himself up a yard beyond that. Nice catch, nice throw. Move the chains. The ball at the 29-yard line. 6 minutes and 22 seconds to go. The Brahmans with the lead and with the ball. Demarius takes the handoff, just bulldozes through a couple of defenders. Nice yardage for Demarius. About a 5-yard gain. We'll call that 2nd and 5 now. Then Price in on the tackle. We hear the PA announcer call his name, and that's 2 big tackles for him on this set of downs.
I'm probably going to try to take a shot to the end zone here.
Second, probably with probably 4-down territory. You got second, and you're going to manageable. Not a bad time to take a shot. But not on this play. Demarius, who has been very effective throughout the game, gets another opportunity. And third down is the new second down when you're in 4-down territory, right? So maybe this is where King is going to take that shot. If I was coaching the Highlands Owls defense, I would tell them that expect a shot like that. 3rd and long. Demarius hasn't been as effective in the second half as he was in the first half, so heads up the...
Here comes the pressure, too.
The DBs have really been there as well. Pause up. Kaysen gets it away, and give me a number there.
Number 8.
Number 8 it is. Julio Pineda Garcia connects, or I beg your pardon, Kaysen connects with Julio Pineda Garcia, and inside the 10-yard line now for King, a 1st and goal. What a play. What a play for the Brahmans. Up-tempo in a hurry. Demarius gets met, and he's going to pull a skier into the end zone. Touchdown, King.
That was a grown man run right there.
That was a big man run. The Owls doing everything they could to pull him down, and Demarius ended up looking like a ski boat, pulling a skier into the end zone. A touchdown, Brahmans. 13-6, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. The Brahmans answer the call. Giovanni Leon handling the kicking duties, and this one goes through the uprights, and it's good. The extra point is good. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here at the SAISD Sports Complex. 14-6 is the score. The Brahma Kings own the lead. This gives us an opportunity to, again, visit with you about Presidio Concrete, owned by Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez. In business for 4 years. We've told you about them for 2 years. You know all about them. They can do big work, small work, private, public, residential, commercial, guerrilla enclosures, backyard porches. If you've got work that requires concrete, even if you are bidding and if you need subcontractors, if you have want to bid to a big project and you're looking for subcontractors to handle the concrete work, or if you on your residence you need a back porch or a slab, either one, big or small, Presidio Concrete, I'm telling you, can do it all.
Thinking about hosting a quinceañera at my house. So
all right, hey, you need a dance floor.
Might have.
Can't have a quinceañera without a dance floor is what I understand. It's like rule number one. Rule number one.
And some fun tias too,
All right.
Loud ones.
you can't have a quinceañera without some fun tias either. All right, a high lob kick. The Owls happy to just field it and take possession, give it over to hand that baton over to the offense and see if they can do something with it. 4 minutes and 26 seconds to play in the game. We got a good one here. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for joining us here tonight. Remember that every game that's played at the SAISD Sports Complex is is going to be streamed on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. Don't forget the Dose, RC Audio Sports 2 on YouTube. Adam Garcia looking for Riley down the middle, and he makes the first guy miss. A little spin action. He's going to go back to the middle. He's got to protect the football. They're coming for it inside the 30-yard line, and we've got a King defender down on the field way back at the 30-yard line. We're going to take a short break while the trainers do what the trainers do.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today.
First and 10 after the injury timeout. The ball resting at the King 29-yard line. Play action. Back out to number 4. That would be Jeremiah McCain. So the Owls airing it out just a bit. Sense of urgency for them. Adam Garcia has not thrown the ball much this game, but on the last 2 opportunities, he's thrown strikes.
Pretty good protection up front as well.
Good protection. You like to, you watch the quarterback, and if he's still standing after he's thrown it, you got to give the line credit for protecting him. Able to look downfield and complete the pass. Garcia asking for the snap, and this time it's going to go to Carrillo, looking for yardage up the middle. Nothing there, and you got to have you just get the idea that that's probably setting up some type of play action. Garcia coming over to the sideline to get the call from Landeros. They have had 2 delay of game penalties so far this year, but not this year, but tonight, this game, and the play clock getting down to 20. So Adam Garcia has some time, but he's got to hurry up. 15 seconds and counting on the play clock, 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the game clock. Second down and 11 for the Owls.
Second down.
And, the scary second down. Adam Garcia asking for the snap, looking downfield, fixing his feet, going to maybe tuck and run here. He's extending the play. He's looking. He's got a receiver. Ooh. Oh, my goodness, just out of reach. Adam Garcia looked like he had decided to tuck and run, and give credit to the Brema defenders there for not leaving their receivers and not coming up.
That's hard to do.
He had that ball tucked, and it looked like he was going to make a run for it, and then he backed up and took a shot at the corner of the end zone. 3rd and 11 now. The clock stopped at 2 minutes and 36 seconds. The game clock stopped, but of course the play clock continues to roll at about the 10-second mark here for the Owls. 3rd and 11. Carrillo will leave the backfield. Adam Garcia all by himself. He's going to roll and off his back foot, throw the ball away. Live to fight another day here. 4th down. This will be the play of the night. 4th down and 11. The Owls, I'm going to say, have to convert on this one. I don't know that they're going to get another possession.
And they only have 2 timeouts as well.
They only have 2 timeouts, so that makes it even tougher. And so if they give the ball, if they give the ball up, it's you got the 2-minute warning, remember? So that's going to stop the clock, and then you've got 2 timeouts, and it's possible that they would get it back. But if they get the ball back, it's going to be with very little time on the clock. 4th down and 11. The Highlands Owls fixing themselves in formation. Adam Garcia back. Carrillo protecting him there. He rolls to his left. He's left-handed to the back of the end zone. Intercepted, but out of bounds. Regardless, a moot point whether it was inbounds or not, because it was 4th down, so the ball will go over on downs, and the Owls unable. Two nice passing plays got them close, but unable to, again, capitalize on that situation. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. The Brahmas up by 8. The Owls with a couple of timeouts, which would keep the Brahmas from being overly conservative. But we'll see. A first down might seal the deal for King. Demarius takes a handoff in the spin cycle. Runs hard. The Owls will surround him and stop him after about a 3-yard gain. The Owls are going to let the clock run down to the 2-minute mark and use that as a timeout. And the officials will stop it at the 2-minute point. Gives us an opportunity to visit with you about Yvette Day, as new to the RC Audio Sports sponsorship team. Soul, Rose, Medicare, and Legacy. When you're making Medicare decisions, when you're making insurance decisions, it's just so important to have somebody on your side that can help you navigate that path. So many decisions and really so many options out there for you. Everybody's telling you that their option is best. It's great to have somebody that can represent a bunch of different options, come to you and tell you this is what you can get for this and this is what you can get for that. I think this is probably your best deal here, and Yvette Diaz can do that for you. Simplify the process and also make sure that you're aware of all of your options. If you're currently enrolled in a Medicare plan, you can re-enroll every year. So if you're going to go into Medicare coverage, make sure that you get the right one on the first attempt. Yvette Diaz will help you do that. Demarius, Montgomery, Buckley across the line to gain. And the clock will stop shortly as they move the chains. First down. And this is where you start doing your math. If you stay in bounds, a live ball, you get 40 seconds per down. And you got 4 downs here, so 40 times 4. That's 160 seconds. That's more than 120, which is 2 minutes. So only 1 minute and 37 seconds to go. The Owls are going to have to use their timeouts. They need to make one stop, and then they can use their timeout to see if they can force a punt. Demarius, hard to bring down all night long. Now the Owls will call the timeout, the first or their second of 3 that they're allowed this half. Brandon Molina calls over his troops to talk about this. 1 minute and 21 seconds left to play. Here, we're going to take a short break. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
See me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
We thank all our sponsors for making this endeavor possible. If you are watching the game and like to join our sponsorship team, reach out to us on any one of our social media platforms. Give us a DM on Facebook or Instagram or X. Kaysen rolls to his right. Oh my goodness, almost threw that ball away. 44 was in the vicinity. And that would be about the only way that the Owls can make a comeback. Well, the incomplete pass will stop the clock, and the incomplete pass will stop the clock. So the Highlands Owls will not have to call a timeout. They can hold that timeout here for another play. 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9. Demarius will get the ball. A 1st down will seal the deal, and it looks like he is on his way. Nope, he's going to stop short. He's going to be stopped short. Now is a timeout. Now the Owls call their final timeout. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to play. They benefit from the incomplete pass. I thought Demarius had that 1st down all the way. He stopped way back inside the 40-yard line. And so this will be a 4th down and 4. The Owls will get this ball back with about a minute to play. We saw Adam Garcia air it out a little bit. And
what would you do?
Well, on this play as
are you punting
for King? Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
They're gonna go for it.
Let's wait. That's still yet to be seen. But as Mo has indicated, it's 4th and less than 5. So you got the hard count to worry about here. If you bring the defense over, that'll be a 1st down, and they do. A flag, free play, so that'll be a 1st down either way, and the Brahma Kings get it. So Coach Ruben Garcia, knowing his club and going for it on 4th, not risk averse. The flag, I think, was clearly against the Owls, a free play, but they won't have to take the penalty because the result of the play was a 7-yard gain and a 1st down anyway. I'm an old defensive coach, so I'd be out there telling my offensive one, punt it, just punt it. But, every team is different. It's got its own personality, and credit to the head coaches for knowing the capabilities of their team and knowing the buttons that they can push, and that will put the Brahmas in victory formation here. The Owls still have a timeout to call. And I'm not sure that's correct because I think the Owls called their final one. But the scoreboard still shows a timeout for them, and we won't see a timeout. We'll have to get one more snap, 30 seconds on the shot clock, or on the play clock, on the shot clock. 22 seconds on the play clock, 38 seconds on the game clock, so there'll have to be at least one more stop. And that should do it. What a great game we saw tonight. Great effort on the part of the King Brahmas and the Highlands Owls. Just another great game here at the SAISD Sports Complex. RC Audio Sports 2 is going to bring you all 18 games. We brought you 3 already. You got 15 to go. And we're just can't wait to bring you the next 15. We'll be back out here tomorrow night, same time, same channel. It'll be the Floresville Tigers visiting the Houston Hurricanes. So join us. Robert Villafranca alongside Mo Ortega, Gavin Quintanilla at a camera, Reese Hernandez Robinson at the other camera. Visit our social media. We'll make our players of the game announcements on social media tomorrow. And for now, that is our stream. Thank you again for joining us. We hope you subscribed while you were here, and we will see you tomorrow.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.